So I'm gonna do another randomized character challenge. Sorry, I know I do those a lot, but this time it's a little bit different. I'm still gonna make you guys choose an animal. Hold on. These are our options. Put a number in for... Just like say which one of these you think I should do today. If like anybody's like actually here in chat right now. I have 2 possums, 1 jerboa. Yeah, I shaved my hair today. That's why I look a little bit different. Also, hi to you too, Cactus. Somebody followed. Who followed? It's hard to tell right now. Thanks for the follow, Jam Deluxe. Also, for the sake of keeping things, moving, I'm gonna go with opossum. Even though I think I would have, preferred a few more people answer. I was kind of hoping you'd choose the jerboa. But oh well. Possum is really good. So, yeah, I have, randomized, D&D thing opened. I'm just gonna do this off screen. Generate character. We got a rogue. Alright. So, let me just write down rogue. Is that how you spell rogue? Yeah. It also gave me a gender and a background. Should I go with those two? The gender is female. And the background is sage. I have no idea what that means. I think that's like, backgrounds are like a 5th edition thing. I'm not that familiar with 5th edition. They're like kind of magical, I guess. I'm gonna write that down. That's like a little more interesting, I think. Alright. It adds flavor and skill proficiency. Yeah, I think I, remember that. I only have been playing like, 1 game in, 5th edition. Yeah, it is. Oh, so you guys... Is the chat even, like, legible? I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'm really glad that it isn't just Rogue, in all honesty. Yeah, there are some cool aspects to it. I like that I got to like be like kind of a I like being a I forgot what it was called, but like a wizard, but like a rogue that can cast spells. I think that's really fun. DMs get over starting campaigns at level 1 challenge. Impossible. Alright, I need to actually get started. So they're kind of like a sage. I'm gonna look up wizard really quickly. What if they were like, what if their, like, cloak was made out of, like, stars and stuff? Like, it looked like the night sky? I feel like that could be pretty cool. It'd fit with, their characters pretty well. I mean, their character pretty well. All 5 games should... 5e games should start at level 3 PBH. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Honestly, it kind of seems like, I don't know. I feel like early game D&D could is probably kind of dependent on how good your DM is, but I really don't know. I don't know how to start this. Like what pose I should be using. I guess I'll do like them squatting down, sort of. Like sort of like this sort of thing. I really need to get back into gesture drawings. And just like figure drawing in general. I need to practice more, actually. Just like more art practice. I think I've expressed how I'm not like satisfied with a lot of my values nowadays when I paint. Could be like blindfolded or something. Maybe. Possums are like, plantigrade, right? Their feet are like completely flat with the ground. It looks like it. I'm really just, like roughing a bunch of things in right now. Not very effectively though. Again, I feel like, it'd probably benefit me a lot if I did a lot more gesture drawings. Just because I feel like I'm a little bit slow when it comes to like developing like poses and that kind of stuff. Legs aren't too long, are they? It could probably be just a little bit shorter. It could be a little bit smaller. I'm kind of thinking that, what I'm drawing now is kind of like the clothes that go underneath, her cloak. I'm probably not gonna make her blindfolded. That seems like, kind of ridiculous. I don't know. Possums have like a lot of whiskers. They look kind of like a rat right now, though. Probably need to bring back some of the fur. It looks a little bit more like a possum to me. I feel like I can't cover up this one leg right here. I think that somehow like makes the whole pose like not work for whatever reason. Still looks a little bit odd. Like this. I think I might just need to leave that one part of the cloak off. I think the proportions are wrong. I think her torso needs to be a little bit longer. Something like that, probably. I don't know what kind of spell she's casting. What kind of cool, like, illusion spells are there? I haven't looked at, spells in a long time. It's been a long time since I've actually, like, played D&D in our current campaign. We've only recently started up again, and, because of that, I haven't leveled up in a while and haven't really had, like, the motivation to look through, the book and plan out my character, I guess. I do know that there's like a spell that can change the color of fire, and there's also a spell that of course there's also like firebolt, I think, which is a cantrip. Does prestidigit I can't pronounce that word. Prestidigitation. Does that have like any sort of visual effect? Like, could you hold it in your hand, basically? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make it like, purple fire or something. I don't know. Or like black fire. Like in, Dark Souls 3. Prestidigitation. Alright. You guys already know I'm bad at pronouncing things in general at this point, I would assume. If you're regulars here. I think that's probably something I get from my mom, because she really sucks at, pronouncing things too. I'm gonna go with, like black fire, like they have in Dark Souls 3. I'll draw a better fire later on. Definitely can't go with completely round eyes. Stream elements is weird. I feel like those two messages shouldn't be like one right after the other. Actually, wait, no. They probably should be, now that I'm thinking about it. Since one is 30 minutes and the other one is like an hour, I think. Also, people in the VOD will think I'm insane because it doesn't show up outside of chat. Or it doesn't show up in, the actual chat over here. Yet again, I made this on the wrong layer. I mean, on the same layer as all that stuff, which I don't want. I want to make her, like, cape a little more interesting. A little bit bigger, I think. I don't know how I feel about this leg here. I feel like the anatomy might be just a little bit broken somehow. I feel like it should probably be more like that. I should slim down this leg a little bit too. Anatomy on this leg also isn't great. I think it needs to be more like this, maybe. The arms are definitely a little too long. How's everybody's day going, by the way? My glasses, broke on me this morning. Which kind of sucks. I mean, I can still wear them, but, like, the frames are messed up and they don't sit on my face, quite right. And they fall off, like, super easily, too. What about Wizard Hat? I don't think Wizard Hat is right for this. Hood, maybe? I feel like uneventful is usually pretty good. It needs the tail, too. Yeah, they've been scratched up for a really long time, though, so... they're like long overdue for, like, replacement. And also my eyesight has definitely gotten worse. Like, of course it has. I've been doing, like, digital art for, like, all day long. For, like, years, so yeah. Cleavage thing is stupid. That definitely doesn't need to be like that. I feel like this sketch is pretty good. I'm not sure about that part. This is supposed to be some kind of cloth. Realistically, you probably wouldn't be able to see like obvious stitching like this in like actual historical outfits, because people were competent clothes makers back then. Again, I forgot. Tailors. They were competent tailors, and they probably wouldn't be that obvious with their stitching, but who cares, actually? If you care, I think you're probably a little bit annoying. I'm not sure if I talked about this on stream, but sometimes there are people who like really annoy me about like historical accuracy and stuff. Like I used to watch a lot of HEMA people, and they like really, and it like people in comments talking about how stupid inaccuracies are like annoyed me so much. It's like, why are they so obvious about my view count just like dropped so much? Oh my god. But they're like, why are they so obvious with how they swing their weapons and stuff? And it's like that one of the biggest principles of animations is that is like visual clarity. Like you can't have characters like quickly swing swords at people and have them just like die. That would be so confusing. You have to have them like do these big dramatic arcs, or else you won't be able to tell what's going on. Also, it is really funny how like 4 people just left as soon as I went into my "this person is stupid" voice. I'm not gonna go after like YouTubers themselves, because it is kind of a good excuse to talk about like historical martial arts, is looking at video games and stuff and like comparing them to real life. Like if you want to educate people about history, talking about media, um is probably a good way to do it because that's a way to get people actually interested. But some people are really annoying about it, and I wish more people would talk about how or why people might have made these decisions in like media and stuff. Apparently there's like a conspiracy theory that the reason they don't care about realism in fantasy is because the government wants us to not know how to like cook and clean. I mean, like, they don't want us to know how to like take care of ourselves without the system and make our own weapons and hunt and that kind of stuff. Some people like just really do care too much about that stuff. I think my ranting is getting in the way of me actually finishing this, though. Might add some... feel like I'm ready to line this now. I'm gonna take a quick sip. Also, I wasn't doing a CinemaSins voice. I was just doing the typical, deep, dopey voice. Is anybody else, like, bad about, sitting on their foot? Because, I'll sit on my foot for, like, a really long time, and then I'll, like, stand up and my foot will be, like, completely red and, like, also have, like, marks impressed into them from the chair. I was literally just doing that now. I'm doing it right now, still. Even after, sitting on my... Even after, talking about how it's a bad habit. I feel like my legs, like, rarely ever fall asleep, though. That just shows, how fucking powerful my heart is, I guess. It just pumps through that pressure. Should I give them, like, little bags under their eyes? I kind of like that. Actually, this little line here, I don't think that works very well. Let's get rid of that. Make this a little bit rounder, I guess. We're almost to the 1 hour mark, apparently. This is why I think I need to put a little more time into practicing gesture. I like spend... People say I'm like really fast, but I spend a lot of time on sketches. There's definitely a case to be made that that's the best place to spend most of your time. And I probably agree. Since drawing is like the most important part of any piece of art. Well, not any piece of art. It probably isn't as important for like a Jackson Pollock, I guess. But you know, if you're gonna do any drawing, it should be good, probably. It is generalizing, of course. But, you know. If you don't generalize a little bit when it comes to art discussion, I think you're gonna be, I think it's gonna be like a little bit annoying to talk about. I think you just need to go in with the understanding that, everything is subjective. Speaking of different types of art, I'm kind of wondering what I should do for the next Splendor stream, if I decide I want to do another one, which I kind of want to. I was really proud of how that first one came out. I don't really want to do another like big 10-hour project on stream though, is the thing. I might have felt like a little bit tied down while I was working on that last Blender thing. The thighs need to be a little bit thicker than that. They shouldn't be like as thin as the calves. Possums have like crazy feet. Also, trying to look at reference for like animal feet is usually kind of a pain, since you know it's always like obscured by grass and stuff. I'm just thinking about that video with all the raccoons reaching up through the floorboards. Have you guys seen that one? Sweet this foot is also like kind of bad. I don't think I planned this part out very well. Everything is like literally right behind this hand. Oh well. They're like something like 3 or 4 raccoons all reaching up through these floorboards trying to grab food. It's kind of like something from a horror movie. I think I made the legs too skinny, actually. They look weird. I click on that link. Yeah, that's the video I was talking about. Can I like play this on stream really quickly? Hold on. I want to play this on stream. Okay. This was what I was talking about. It's like, it's really weird. They're like so humanoid. There are also like a lot of them. I'd be like really worried if I saw this many like in one place. Oh, that's terrifying. Yeah, it is pretty unnerving. If there were that many raccoons around me though, I'd feel like they were all I would feel like they were trying to rob me, basically, I think. Like there's absolutely no reason for that many raccoons to be in one place. There's a guy on YouTube who feeds like 25 raccoons hot dogs. Jesus. I definitely wouldn't feed raccoons. I feel like that's probably just like a bad idea. Like legitimately, don't do that. Also, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Just like definitely interact with animals, wild animals, the least that you can. I'm like always so curious about how my voice sounds. I feel like I've shifted around my voice goals a little bit. Like I want to be like a little bit deeper. I've decided, I think. And I also wanted to work on being a little less nasally, if I can. That's like the hardest part of voice training for me though. Is like keeping yourself from being too nasally. That can be difficult, though you're doing well so far with the voice training. Thank you! Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty good. I'm still, like, not too happy with my range, though. But that's less important for, just talking, I think. Also, if I'm going lower pitched, it might, not be an issue, like, at all. Also, the way you say thank you is low-key cute. It's probably because, I go, like, as bright as I can when I say it, I guess. I also, raise my voice. I mean, my pitch a lot. The posing for this hand here actually makes 0 sense. Probably be something more like this. Didn't mean to open that up at all. Yeah, this hand isn't good. When you're doing, like, posing for a hand, it's really important to, keep in mind that, when you move your fingers, your other fingers are gonna wanna move around too. Like, try just putting down, like, try making, like, a fist with, your middle finger and your pointer finger. Like, just put them down and, press them into your palm. And then try to lift your, other fingers up as far as you can. It isn't going to be very comfortable. So it's kind of important to, so when you're drawing hands, it's, like, important to try to consider how the fingers would want to be positioned, based off of how the other ones are positioned, and it's gonna make things look a lot more natural. It might be different if you're like, a guitarist or something like that. I'm not actually sure though. I'd kind of imagine that that sort of thing would make your fingers, more able to move kind of independently of each other. Hands are actually, kind of fun to draw. If you, are willing to put the time into them. Which I understand, not wanting to do. Still, I see it as being kind of similar to, figure drawing as a whole in a way. Like, you can get hands to look, really nice and dynamic if you try hard enough. And really put, thought into it. Also, according to Alfonso Dunn, they are amazing if you want to learn how to, getting the name of the technique, how to do cross-hatching. If you want to do cross-hatching, hands are supposed to be pretty good for learning that, which would make sense. There's, like all kinds of different, curves and shapes in the hand. I feel like I need to carry this sort of striped motif I have going on a little bit more throughout the body. What I just made makes sense. I kind of lost my train of thought a little bit. I need to like try to incorporate it throughout the design is what I'm saying. Like that. I feel like that's good. This tail is a little bit rough. I think I might take a quick break after I'm finished lining everything, which might be soon or it might not be. I'm not sure yet. I don't remember where I was at. I think it's about done. Yeah, it looks like everything. Alright, I'm gonna take kind of a quick break. See you guys in a bit, I guess. Alright, I'm back. I think I might, steal an idea from somebody who commissioned me a while ago. Also, I might, I'm probably not gonna render this out. But, a while ago I did a commission, and, I used like a star chart, for the texture of one of the pieces of clothing. I think I might want to do that again. Here. Need to find a good quality one. So I'm just gonna block all of these in really quickly. Then copy and paste this in here. And then maybe change up the values a little bit. Make it a little bit darker, perhaps. A little less contrasty, maybe. I could also go back to the original galaxy idea. That might be slightly more interesting. It might fit a little bit better. I'll look up galaxy. Alright. There are like a lot of different things I could try here. Also merge with layer below, then go back up here, change this to let's say overlay. I could change the color of this if I wanted to, I think. I think I want to go kind of dark and like a purpley red. Sort of like this maybe. And if I want it to be, I think I might, still use the star chart. Dropped it, but that doesn't matter. Like, what I'm sort of thinking is that, going on? Why isn't it adding in the color? Okay, yeah, I figured it out. Still gonna be white, I think. So I'm only interested in like the tunic and the cowl right now. That's why I'm erasing all of this. And I'm gonna do a similar thing that I did with the cloak. And that is I'm gonna add in like the texture, and then I'm going to do an overlay and color it that way. Erase that all actually. It's kind of an experimental day for me. Exciting stuff happening. It's not a rat, it's an opossum sound only. Get out of my chat right now. I'm so offended that you, wouldn't realize that this is an opossum. I will admit it is, very close to being a rat. Or looking like a rat. I'm gonna make tonal corrections. Turn luminosity up a bunch. Saturation down. You make it a little bit purpley, I guess. And can I turn contrast down a little bit? Brightness contrast. I don't want that much noise with it, is the thing. And this texture probably isn't gonna carry out through the whole thing. It might just be I'm probably gonna change the texture on these bandages things. Honestly, real life possums are like big rats with pouches. That is sort of true. I am really into this though. They might just be pure white. Because I do like that. I guess let's merge that with layer below. Do another overlay. So what colors is gonna be the question. I might do like a blue going to purple. I feel like that looks pretty neat. A little too much contrast though. I mean, like, I feel like it's a little noisy is all. I'm gonna turn contrast down a little bit more. Maybe down to like that. So the problem with, the thing I'm not completely happy with right now is, how much of this is, like, being I mean, how much of this is just, like, one solid color? I'm not sure if I'm completely happy with that. I think it looks pretty nice. I'm still, like, not super sure. Add just a little bit of texture to this. I'm gonna regret how I did this when I get to actually doing the background. Of course, I'm not doing anything too fancy for the background, but, still. I got a little bit sidetracked. feel like this could be a little bit clearer. I feel like that looks better. I feel like the background should be really simple with what I have going on already. I don't quite want to leave it white, but I want to do something close to that, I think. I also need to decide what color this should be. Okay, it should definitely be like a blue, I think. This is like such a mess in terms of layers and everything. It's like kind of alright though. What should like the actual background be? I don't like it being pure white. At the cinema, are you team popcorn or team nachos? Probably nachos. I just like them more as a food. They're probably a little less convenient though. Although popcorn always does, like grease up your hand a lot. Your hands a lot. How spicy? I don't like spice. I'm not good with spice at all. So probably like mild. Since I doubt that it's like really extremely spicy if it's at like a movie theater. I'm like still not completely sure how to feel about this background. There's something a little bit awkward about everything going on right now. Maybe just make the bottom part a little more square. Same with the top two, I think. think I'm gonna go ahead and save this really quickly. Alright, stream. I have too many folders. There are like so many folders, it's so easy to get lost. I'm looking for that art and stuff. Anyways, I needed to do that for a reason. I'm gonna smush a bunch of these together really quickly. Because I wanted to throw a gradient over all of this. As I am like to do. Usually. I feel like this is pretty good. I'm willing to call this done. It's a little late. It's probably because I started a little late, obviously. Should I add some highlights? Nah. Leave the drawing to stand more on its own, I guess. Do that. PNG. Alright, well, I guess I'll call it here, guys. Thanks for showing up. Make sure to check out my Patreon and, the bot archive or my YouTube. And good night.